We are in Coimbatore to drive this, the Tata Altroz Racer, a performance-focused version of the Altroz. It is sort of a thing that we have seen with Tata Motors before, don't we? Remember the JTP series of the Tiago and Tigor, which had a very short lifespan, launched under the joint venture with Giant Automobiles in 2018 and soon discontinued in 2020. Now this is the same year when the standard Altroz was born. Now both JTP models were sportier to look at and packed in a much more spirited Tata Nexon's 1.2-litre engine, producing 112 bhp and 150 Nm of peak torque. Now it may not sound much, but considering the size of the Tiago and Tigor, this engine surely felt strong, producing as much as 32% more power than the standard versions. Fast forward to 2024 and Tata Motors has launched the Altroz Racer at a starting price of Rs 9.49 lakh. So what is new here? How much of an upgrade it is over the standard Altroz, and should we enthusiasts consider this over the Hyundai i20 N-Line? We will cover all these questions and more. My name is Haji Chakralwale and you are watching Carwale. Before we proceed, why don't you take out a moment right now and subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Starting with the looks, the Tata Altroz Racer is exciting to look at and will surely stand out in the gangs of tall SUVs on our roads. There are 3 dual-tone paint schemes on offer, including this Atomic Orange, Avenue White and Pure Grey. Also, the dual-tone finish is not only limited to the roof, but the bonnet also carries the dark shade. And with these twin white strips running from the head to tail, it will surely grab your attention with its unique styling. That said, from a distance, it is quite difficult to make out whether this is the Racer or the standard Altroz, because the bumpers, the front and rear profile have remained more or less the same. The 16-inch alloy wheels, though of the same design, gets a dark treatment. Now I'm not so sure whether I like the painted hood or not, but what I like is the dual exhaust strip, which not only make the car look more sportier but also sound really sharp and purposeful. Listen to this. Now enough about how it looks on the outside, it is time to check whether the cabin makes the car look any sportier. The moment you step inside the cabin, you will be surrounded by an all-black theme with this black roof and orange accents all over the place, adding up to the sporty nature of the Tata Altroz Racer. Now with this car, Tata has tried to bundle as much of features as possible, making it the most feature-equipped car in its class. No, seriously, it gets almost all the features you would expect at this price and in this segment. As you can see, you get a large 10.25-inch infotainment screen that runs on the latest Tata's UX. There's also support for wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Also, thanks to the high-definition cameras all around, you get a 360-degree camera with a blind spot monitor. Then there's a 7-inch digital instrument cluster which displays all the information in crisp and detailed manner. Also, there's one other feature which I really like is this voice-enabled electric sunroof. Check this out. मुझे चांद दिखाओ.
All right, sunroof खोल रहे हैं.
See, it also works in multiple languages. What features I really like about the Altroz Racer are the ventilated front seats, wireless charger and the 8-speaker music system, which sounds really good. That said, there are other features such as automatic climate control, cruise control, ambient lighting, air purifier, rear AC vents and 6 airbags as standard. Now what adds racer in the Tata Altroz Racer is this, the Nexon's 1.2-litre 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine. Now this engine is set to produce 118 bhp and 170 Nm of peak torque. This is the engine which the Tata Altroz always deserved. Now unlike the previous Altroz Turbo which had the manual and automatic gearbox, the Tata Altroz Racer only gets a 6-speed manual, but it is still an upgrade over the 5-speed one. Driving the Tata Altroz is exhilarating to say the least. It is agile while being planted, the ride quality is good, the handling is great. Now Tata says that they have worked on the suspension, steering system, also on the hydraulic clutch in collaboration with none other than renowned F1 driver Narayan Karthikeyan, and it really shows. This turbo engine makes power in a linear manner. The throttle response is sharp and it pulls well from low to medium revs. It feels quite powerful in the mid-range. However, once you are at high revs, the engine seems flat. The 6-speed manual gearbox is new for the Altroz but not necessarily new to the Tata's lineup. We have seen this gearbox in the Nexon and it performs similarly here as well. By similar, I mean it is a bit notchy and shifting from second to third gear quickly isn't as effortless as you may think. As for the clutch pedal, the pedal feel is light but there is more travel than I imagined before the clutch actually engages. Finally, the steering has been tuned well. It picks up weight progressively and feels good as you apply lock through the corners. The Altroz in this racer, guys, is a true rival to the only performance hatchback in the segment, the Hyundai i20 line. The Korean hot hatch is, you can say, a true blue performance car with a 1-liter 3-cylinder inline turbocharged petrol motor. Though a slightly lesser capacity, the N-line's motor produces 118 bhp and 172 Nm of torque. Now, similar to the Altroz Racer, the i20 N-line gets a 6-speed manual gearbox. However, with N-line you will also get an option of a 7-speed DCT gearbox with paddle shifters. That said, bringing the features into the picture, i20 N-line 2 is decently equipped for its price and its kind. You are bestowed with a large 10.25-inch infotainment screen with wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, boasts 7-speaker setup, digital instrument panel and sunroof. But the Tata Altroz Racer has an edge over its competition, the Hyundai i20 N-line, in terms of features such as wireless smartphone connectivity, the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, ventilated front seats and a 360-degree surround camera. All this while costing roughly Rs 50 to 80,000 less than its competitor. So, should you consider buying the Tata Altroz Racer? I guess yes. Just for a nominal amount, it is a considerate upgrade over its standard version. You're getting better performance, more features and a standout appearance that will help you brag in a park conversation with other fellow petrol heads. We'll soon put the Tata Altroz Racer against the Hyundai i20 N-line in a proper in-depth comparison video. So subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever that video is out. Thank you for watching.